want to introduce a person that is very important to me, very special to me. Many of you have met her before. I cannot tell you how much guts this lady has. Just to give you an example, on November the 2nd during the election, her and I were riding around in a car, and we were going to different polling places, and I knew where a SIEU bunkhouse was, and she's the first one to say, "Come on, let's go over there right now." And she didn't have her police shield or a billy club with her, but she was the first one through the door, guys. I want to give you Miss Anita Moncrief, co-founder of the Christmas Addicts Tea Party.
Thank you, and thank you for coming out today. I found it kind of ironic that I'm at a tea party that talks about taking back America. Because in 2007, and I'm pretty sure you guys don't know this, but in 2007 I was at a conference that was a leftist conference. It was their Take Back America conference. They had it every year that Bush was in office. And to them, they were going to come back and take America back from you guys. And I was there with Acorn in 2007, helping them plan the strategies that would eventually become card check and cap and trade and universal health care, and the strategies that would get Obama elected. So to be standing here today at a real Take Back America conference means a lot to me. Thank you. When I was working at Acorn, part of the things that we were trying to do was to reach out, or at least I thought, to reach out to the communities, the African American communities, the minority communities. So that's one of the reasons why I joined them, and that's one of the reasons why I stayed so long. Because I grew up in those communities. I grew up poor, in poverty, and I didn't think that people had to always be that way. It didn't have to always be that way. We had a choice. So I decided to work with Acorn. But along the way, I realized that it wasn't America that was coming into these communities. It was communism. It was socialism. What they were doing was indoctrinating our kids, teaching them not to love America. Thank you. Teaching them to be dependent on a government that they hated. That's what I didn't understand. While they were putting out handouts, they were talking about the history of America and slavery and making the people feel like the reason why they couldn't get a job is because some unknown white man was holding them down. So out of that came a love. To me, I had a love for our country, but I didn't see that in the communities. And after I started the Christmas Addicts Tea Party, I went on a nationwide, basically I've been all across the country speaking and talking to people in the black community. And one of the things that they've told me about is that they don't feel connected to America. They don't feel like this is their country. So what I have decided to do along the way, and this will come as a shock to many people, but working with American Majority and the King Street Patriots and True the Vote, I have decided that what we need to do is bring America to these communities. They need to understand where we're coming from. We're trying to bring in the Tea Party values. Thank you. We tried to bring in the Tea Party values, but they're not ready for that because they don't have the basis, which is a love for this country, a willingness to die for this country and what we believe in. So what I will be doing this summer is being here in Houston, Texas, working out of the True the Vote office in King Street Patriots, working on a field plan that is something that you've never seen on the right. This is what they've done, the left. They've gotten out there in these communities over and over again, and they're there every day pushing this message. And the message is that America has left you behind. America doesn't care about you. America is all about white people and racism and all the things that keep us divided. So we're going to counteract that. And in order for me to do that, I have to have a lot of time. So I'm regretfully going to tell you today that I will no longer be working with the Christmas Addicts Tea Party. Earl has that completely under control, but we're in a fight to save America. We need to do this city by city, block by block. So my resources and my time will be setting up these type of organizations across the country, whether they look like Christmas Addicts or they look like something else. We have to get out there and take back America and basically unite America. And that's what I'm going to be working on. And I appreciate all of you. Thank you. that have been out here and have been supporting us, because the Christmas Addicts Tea Party is a first step, but we really have to get out there into these communities and show that we're there every day. And it's not about Tea Party, it's not about politics, it's not about race. It's about a love for this country. When you think about where we're going in 2012, there are going to be forces that will divide us, that will try to tear us apart. So we have to get out there and build a permanent organizing base. And I'm so happy to work with American Majority and King Street Patriots to get this done. So you'll see me in Texas. I'll be in the communities with the hair tied back because it's going to be hot, knocking on doors and working with the people and trying to find out what we really need. We're also bringing trades back into the communities. We're celebrating capitalism and prosperity, and we're teaching people that you don't need government handouts. So when you see these training programs pop up across the country, know that that's what we're doing. We're giving them an option, a choice. They have the option not to take that choice, but at least we're putting it out there. 6 months of us working in these communities will be equal to, much better than 40 years of social programs and handouts and dividing the country, and that's what we're going to show them. So in 2012, thank you. In 2012, when they ask, what has the Republicans, what have the conservatives done for the black community, we will have an answer. They will no longer be able to shut the debate down by calling us racist, because we will have tangible results of what we are doing in every community across the country. Thank you, and thank you so much for allowing me to be here.